All right, quick thing to pick back up where I left off with the last video. Just to let everybody know, everything that I was talking about with helping the homeless, that's pretty much a part of what a part of what the low income project pretty much is to me. The low income project is definitely a part of that, you know. Um, but specifically, the low income project specifically was me going into low income neighborhoods and helping people out with buying groceries, I guess even providing health care or whatever else when it comes to that, or at least providing transportation to the hospital, talk to this person, talk to that person, help pay for doctor visits, pay half, pay whatever, stuff like that. That's a part, washing cars, donating money to this and that school, helping, mow their lawns, helping rebuild their houses and stuff. I mean, all that is 100% about, for me, what low income project is, means, represents. That's the core of it. And or you could say Jesus is the core of it, and that's just the initiative that you do doing God's work. You know. I hope y'all understand that point. For me, that's what the low income project is. I'm definitely the leader of it, and or the inventor of it, the founder of it, and I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm telling you that time of for me to do that is definitely fastly approaching for me because. Guys, God, honestly, if you definitely see me in past videos on this channel, but not just past videos. If you see me on Snapchat, NJ2THECITY, all lowercase, that's again part of what I'm always preaching. I'm always preaching about. I'm always putting Jesus on my Snap. Always putting Jesus on my Twitter. I'm always preaching Jesus. Jesus this, Jesus that. I'm always doing that. I'm always preaching. I'm gonna say church, religion, faith, spirituality. You get the point. And I'm telling you, it's one thing, especially in 2018. It's one thing to preach it, another thing to live up to it. And I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be one of those who that's a complete disconnect. He preaches it, but he doesn't live up to anything. I'm not trying to be that person. I am not. I am not. I definitely know what I'm doing, and I know how to construct it towards everybody's further growth and development through the body of Christ. I know how to do this, and I definitely can assure you that. I definitely probably low income project will probably be again if not it will as well probably be a series on this channel. I mean, I'm already constructing an album for it, but it will probably also be a video series on this channel. Low income project, episode 1, episode 2, whatever, stuff like that. Because I really do want to show y'all this is me going into a low income neighborhood and helping people out. I want to show y'all this, mowing this lawn, helping wash this car, helping talk to this person about what they've been through and whatever else. How can I help them? I want y'all to see that visual, of me practicing what I preach. Because I preach this stuff a lot. God knows I've been preaching it for a while, if not a while, a long time. I believe in all these initiatives, and I do believe this is one of the best things that any and everybody can do. Again, I'm obviously the founder of the Low Income Project thing, but you can definitely, come up with your own program, to do the exact same thing I'm doing, and stuff like that, and God first on that. And any kid out there, no matter how old you are, any kid or any young adult, go out there and do those initiatives for your community. If you were to ask me, do it, because I'm telling you, one of the top things in today's society and culture in 2018, it's better to be a part of the, culture for change. Like you could even say champions for change, or it's better to be a part of the culture healing mechanism, which is mainly what I title it. It's better to be a part of the healing this culture rather than to know this stuff exists, turn blind eyes, and then wonder why the rates, totals, etc., statistics are negatively skyrocketing, and just acting like you can't do anything about it. Some of this stuff you can do everything about. You just had to have the nerve, will, desire, mindset, bravery, and etc. And bravery somewhat comes with mindset to a certain degree. But those are things you have to have. Those are the mental that those are tools to a certain degree. Those are tools you have to have. Those are things you need. At least if you were to ask me, NJ to the city, this is what I stand up for, I fight for, I live for, I die for. This is on my entire existence. Again, these are things that on my legacy I'm leaving behind for the kids to definitely, hopefully pick up, where I left off when I'm gone. Whenever my time to leave this earth and go up to heaven, comes. Because I'm telling you, the evidence is there. And I want people to know you can do more for your community. You can do more for your next door neighbor than just saying hi. You can do more. And I'm somewhat tired of people knowing that they can do more and just continuously choosing to do nothing and just pass it off as just another issue for society to deal with, or whatever else the sentence is there. You can do more. You can do better. To every kid, especially to the kids, no matter how old you are watching this video, you can do more. You can do better. You just have to have the will and desire, because everybody's able to, or at least the majority of people, they're able to, but not many have the will to do it. You have to have the will and then gather up the tools to do it and just own it through Jesus Christ's salvation, which strengthens you. And that's just what's up. Yeah, I was turning right there because I got an update, a YouTube update for Complex News. But I'm telling you, that's what's up with the low income project. I mean, like I said, helping the homeless and the low income project definitely kind of coincide with each other. They kind of do, but I might have to come up with a different name for the homeless stuff. I might have to just call it the homeless project or whatever. I don't know. But they kind of coincide with each other, and they kind of don't to a certain degree. I mean, the initiatives to help people rebuild their lives, they totally do. They totally coincide with each other. But definitely towards your starting point, they don't. The homeless thing is you taking people directly off the streets and inviting them into your life, into your home, and you're helping feed them, clothe them, and etc. That's what the homeless thing has to do with. The low income project is people are inviting you into their house, their low income house, wherever it is, or low income apartment, wherever it is. They're inviting you into it, and you're able to learn from them about all of what they've gone through and what you can do in every facet to help them, and etc. And God knows this is truly about, again, that you can do more and better, and you finally putting, I want to say pen to paper and doing it, but if pen to paper is not the right word or not the right phrase, you know what you can do, and you're just finally putting the strength and muscle, towards your initiatives. Because I'm telling you, it's one thing to just keep on pretending or not. It's one thing to keep pretending as if things are going to get better without any real work. Because I do believe that's one of the top problems within our culture and society. A lot of people just pretend that things are going to get better without actually investing any real work, time, and effort and education into it. There's a reason why I come off as a pretty good educated young man in front of most people. Because again, I've been alive 20 years. God has not blessed me 20 years being not knowing anything. He's blessed me 20 years being at least if you were to ask me, being an overall heartfelt, loving, caring human being who knows what the statistics are, and he knows, if not all of them, majority of them can be eradicated, if not overnight, definitely over years, and you just have to take community steps in order to do so. You have to take a collective effort to do so. You have to do what you got to do to do so, and etc. Because it's one thing to rap about money that you got, and another thing to actually go out there and after you're taken care of, you take care of somebody else. And when I mean by take care of someone else, I don't mean someone within your immediate family. I mean somebody out there who practically has nothing, and or who really does have nothing. Other than the clothes on their back. You guys can get the point. Because I've seen quite a few people with their pieces of cardboard saying, "Lost job, please help me." I've seen quite a few. God knows, I just saw one 2 days ago, and God knows how I felt when I saw him. God knows I wanted to give him $100, honestly. In many cases, I also wanted to, I want to say pull up to him and be like, "Hey, sir, how you doing? Let's get to know each other so I can further help you more than just donating 100. Again, anything helps. One of the top things about what I'm trying to definitely express to all the kids out there, any donations help. They all help. But I can assure you, because even today I just went over there. Today's July 30th, yeah. Even today I just went over there, and after because again I've been talking about school supplies all the time, donating that. Because even right here in Knockaty's Publix, I don't know about any other Publix, but I know Knockaty's Publix, they got a section right there by the door. To help donate school supplies, or help get kids ready for back to school. And since I saw that, I donated some coins and $1. I'm gonna hopefully try to donate more, but again, I got my own initiative as well with donating school supplies. So especially to every kid out there, Jesus Christ's salvation above all, on your soul, my soul, our entire existence. One of the top five things I want you to learn from me is that art and that initiative of you know how to do better, and you just doing better. You know, donating is definitely one of the top ways to do better. Don't donate. Don't be afraid to donate. Please, don't be afraid to donate. And number two, when it comes to donation, don't, you know, I guess the best way to phrase that is, other than don't be afraid to donate, it's almost like with the independent factor of certain things. Try to donate without having to be asked to. You know, I mean, I'm not saying everybody wakes up in the morning having the idea of, let me donate millions, to some kids or something like that. I'm not saying everybody wakes up with that mentality. I know I wake up with the mentality, let me make a tribute album to a school. That's what I wake up with the mentality of. Let me go make a tribute album to a school. I mean, God knows, again, I love kids, I love people. One is unashamed, God first on that. But I'm not saying everybody's going to wake up with the mentality of, oh, let me donate. I'm not saying everybody's going to wake up with that mentality, but I'm definitely saying, without being asked to, try to establish that cultural tradition of, without being asked, try to establish that cultural tradition of just going out there in your own time with your own money, independence, and just donate and just help somebody else. I mean, I definitely look forward to the near future where I'm living up to that 100%. I already live up to parts of it now, but I know there's so much work to be done. Another thing, kids, there's so much work to be done. But I can assure you, I'd rather die trying out there in that field, helping clean up this culture and, towards a successful Jesus Christ salvation and better tomorrow for all, rather than completely ignore all these negatives and completely ignore all these, epidemics, and pretend as if I can't do anything. Because I think that's what a lot of people do. They pretend they can't do anything, and they don't think about donating until someone asks them, And I'm telling you, every kid out there, you can do more, you can do better. Please start, trying to, somewhere down the line, if not today, if not tomorrow, somewhere down the line in your near future, try to start drumming up some plans and ideas on how to give back, on how to help, in any God first communities, community support way you can. Because I get to tell you, it's one thing to preach community support, and it's another thing to actually live up to it. I'm the community support guy, and I can assure you, a lot of communities out there, etc. The evidence points to where it is. Some don't care no matter what. Some do care, and I'm trying to reach out to God first everybody and show them a better life with Christ, a better tomorrow with Christ. Show them their destiny with Christ. Show them that this can, and clean up things with Christ. Again, if y'all didn't realize, I'm a Jesus freak, if anybody didn't realize that. I'm very Jesus-oriented. That's the way I talk, that's the way I act, that's the way I literally conduct my everyday, every second of my life, or every second of my life, young life, is that I'm very Jesus-oriented. And again, I got baptized this past June 22nd, 2018 in Salem Missionary Baptist Church in Greenwood, Mississippi. Sorry if you didn't hear me say Greenwood, Mississippi. Go look them up. City on the map, church on the map, you get the point. But, yeah, and shout out, God bless to all my friends that I know have already done things over the years to help out with church, help out with community. God bless everybody, because one of the top things the church, if you were to ask me, is totally there for, is to help bridge gaps and help heal the community. And if not bridge gaps, definitely heal the community. My calling, part of my calling is bridging gaps, and honestly. And I'm not saying everybody's going to agree with all my initiatives towards bridging gaps, but I can assure you, and I said bridging gaps, by the way, but I can assure you it's better to have an open mindset towards it and really study what I'm doing and study what you're doing versus just easily condemning it and saying, this is this, this is that. I want to bridge gaps. I really do. You can go back in the in this channel and definitely go towards go back to understand what I mean about me bridging gaps, honestly, because I believe in every human being. I believe in every human being's God first ability to do more, God first willing and able ability to do more. I believe in everybody's God first willing and able ability to do more, to do better, to get cleaner. I do, but not every human being wants that. But again, God first knows on everything. So I don't know if I'll shoot another video immediately after this, but I know, take care. I love y'all. Thanks for watching this far. Your boy, the man at NJ2THECITY. Out.